Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Em. Today I am going to be doing a book haul. I haven't done a book haul in a very long time and they're one of my favourite videos to film because it means I get to buy books. I think we should just go ahead and get into the video and start showing you which books I picked up recently. I went a few months without buying any books, which I think was pretty good. Now I just can't seem to stop. Let's start with the books that I have actually already read. The first one is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham-Young, and I picked this up because I did read it on my Kindle. I gave it 5 stars, absolutely loved it. So I really wanted the physical book in my collection. So I got this from the works for £3 and I'm very happy with it. I love this book. If you haven't read it, definitely go read it. It's so good. I then picked up Play Along by Liz Tomford, which is the 4th book in the Windy City series. I read the first book at the beginning of the year and then I read all 3 remaining books in the last week. I read them back to back, so I have just finished this one and I really just love this whole universe. I think this is the nicest cover. And then the last book that I have actually read is Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. This is the 3rd book in the Emprian, is that how you pronounce it? Emprian series? I don't know. I am not a fantasy girly at all, but I really love this series. Definitely not one of my favourites. You can definitely tell that it's more of a filler book, but I still really enjoyed it regardless. The art on this hardcover is gorgeous, and I think I've said this before, I'm not a hardback girly at all. However, I have the first 2 books in the hardback, so now I just have to keep collecting the hardbacks. Picked up a couple of books from Elsie Silver. So I picked up Wild Eyes and Wild Side. So this is the 2nd book and the 3rd book in the Rose Hill series. I have Wild Love already. I'm like halfway through it. Put it down at the end of last year because I got into a reading slump and I haven't picked it up since, but I definitely plan to finish that and then read these 2. Love the covers of these books. I just think they're really nice. The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Qureshi. I'm really sorry. I cannot pronounce names for the life of me. One of our main characters opens a cafe for customers that have pet dragons, which is an interesting concept. So I definitely wanted to give it a read. I think the concept is really interesting and I really enjoyed the cover. So I got that. Okay, and then next I picked up Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham-Young. This is the 2nd book to Out on a Limb. They're connected. So this book is about Sarah and Caleb, which is the other couple who are in Out on a Limb. Got this from the works and the sprayed edges on this, look at that. They are absolutely gorgeous. So I cannot wait to read this. The book that I actually haven't heard anything about, unless I'm just on the wrong side of BookTok, is Bad Publicity by Bianca Gillam. So it says 2 exes, 1 month on tour, what could go wrong? Pretty sure she's a publicist and he's an author, and yeah, I'm very excited because I do love books about books, so I can't wait to read this. I think it just sounded really fun and I love a exes to lovers or enemies to lovers trope. They're my favourites, so I'm pretty excited to read this. And then the next book I picked up is A Funny Story by Emily Henry. I have wanted to get my hands on this for so long, but again, I do not like hardbacks, so I wanted to wait for the paperback version of this to come out. I love Emily Henry. I'm pretty sure she has another book coming out relatively soon, so I'll have to get my hands on that too. It's from the works, so again, it has some really nice blue sprayed edges. I wanted to read it for so long. Finally have it, so I can't wait to get to this. Home Run Proposal by Maren Moore. I saw somebody speak about this on one of their book hauls on YouTube. I cannot remember who it was, but when they described what it was about, I was like, I need that immediately. This girl has a proposal for her best friend, which is basically helping her out, dating, I think, but she accidentally gives the proposal to her best friend's older brother. There's some other books in this series, but this one really stood out to me, so I'm very excited to read it. The cover too is just really stunning and it looks like it's going to be a sports romance, so We all know how I love a sports romance, so I'm very, very excited to read this, and I will definitely let you know what I think of it. And we have some thrillers, which I'm very excited about because I absolutely love a thriller. Is of course Freida McFadden, The Crash. I love Freida McFadden. I'm such a Freida McFadden girly. I will always read her books. If I'm in a reading slump, Freida McFadden is going to get me out of it, you know? So I just love her books. I had to pick this one up and I saw it in the works, and again, gorgeous, gorgeous sprayed edges. They match the book itself, so I cannot wait to read this. I really don't know what it's about. Then picked up a few Riley Sager books because I've heard so many good things about Riley Sager, and his books just seem like something that I would really, really enjoy. I actually found this set which comes with 4 of the books that I wanted to read most, and they're like the most popular ones, in a set for £20. That's £5 a book, £20. I thought, such a bargain, I'm buying it right now. With Survive the Night, The House Across the Lake, The Only One Left, and then Home Before Dark. This one is one that I'm most excited to read because I think it's got some like paranormal elements to it, and I love anything like paranormal, spooky, things like that, so I'm really, really excited to read this one. Actually, we now have some Riley Sager books to get to. And then the last few books for this haul I got on Vinted, and I'm very, very excited about them because I wanted these books for the longest time. We have the Magnolia Parks collection, and these are the old covers because I'm sorry, the new covers are so ugly. I just can't get on board with it. So if I was going to get these, it had to be the old covers, and I'm so glad I did because these are just so gorgeous and I cannot wait to read them. Found these on Vinted for a really good price, and they're literally brand new and in perfect condition. We have Magnolia Parks. You just can't beat these covers. Like, look at this. Magnolia Parks, so much better. Then have Daisy Hates. Oh, sorry, these are all by Jessa Hastings, obviously, but everyone knows that. Just the covers are just so cool, and I'm pretty sure that everything that's like on the covers relates to like things that are in the book, which I just think is so unique and cool. We have Daisy Hates, Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. Is that not the most perfect thing you've ever seen in your life? The floppiness is just 10 out of 10. Daisy Hates, The Great Undoing is one of my favourite covers, I think. The colours are just absolutely gorgeous. Lastly, we have Magnolia Parks, Into the Dark. I did not realise how thick this one was. It's like over 700 pages and it's actually crazy. Like, what book needs to be over 700 pages? I don't, like, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? I'm sure regardless I will enjoy it. I don't know if the series is actually complete or if there are more books coming out. I'm not sure. Either way, if there is more books coming out, I really hope that they do publish this kind of version of them, because that's gonna annoy the hell out of me. It's like, I really, really want the Hunger Games like sprayed edges special edition books, the paperbacks, but I need to know if Sunrise on the Reaping is going to be published in that version, because if I buy the first 4 and then they don't bring out Sunrise on the Reaping in that form, I will be really upset. Magnolia Parks collection, and I'm very, very happy that I finally own these. So that is actually all of the books I have picked up recently, and I'm very excited to read them. If I have picked up any of your favourites, do let me know, and let me know if you've read any of them and enjoyed them, what you thought of them. I would be very interested to know what you thought. If you would like reading vlogs on any of these books, do let me know. I think I'm definitely going to do a reading vlog with Magnolia Parks. I don't know whether to just do the first one or if I'm going to end up like doing the whole series in one vlog. I'm not sure. So that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Follow me on TikTok, and I will see you very soon.